Every morning you wake up believing you still have time. One more day won't matter. One more episode, one more scroll, one more excuse. It feels harmless, it feels comfortable. But here's the truth no one wants to hear. Comfort doesn't destroy your life overnight. It destroys it quietly. It steals your ambition before it steals your future. It convinces you that tomorrow will be different while making sure tomorrow looks exactly like today. And by the time you realize what happened, years are gone, dreams are gone, the person you could have become is gone. If you don't escape this trap now, one day you'll wake up living a life you never wanted. People think addiction is alcohol, drugs, gambling, but the most dangerous addiction in the modern world is comfort, because nobody warns you about it. No one tells you that comfort can slowly erase your potential. Oh, comfort feels safe. It tells you to rest a little longer, to start next Monday, to wait until you feel motivated. And every time you listen, your future becomes smaller, your dreams become weaker, your confidence fades, not because you aren't capable, but because you stopped challenging yourself. The human brain is designed to conserve energy. Thousands of years ago, that helped us survive. Today, it keeps us stuck. The same instinct that once protected us now convinces us to avoid discomfort, avoid risk, and avoid growth. And that's exactly why so many people stay trapped. Days become weeks, weeks become years. One day you look around, nothing changed, not because life was unfair, but because comfort quietly replaced progress. A prison with soft pillows is still a prison, and that's exactly what comfort becomes. Here's what makes comfort so dangerous. It never feels like failure. It feels normal. You tell yourself, I'll work harder tomorrow. I deserve this break. I'll start when life gets easier. Look at anyone who has built something meaningful. They all have one thing in common. They learned to become friends with discomfort. They wake up before they feel ready. They train when they're tired. They study when they're bored. They keep going when motivation disappears, because they understand something most people never will. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. The strongest people aren't fearless. They simply refuse to let comfort make their decisions. Every uncomfortable action is a vote for the person you want to become. Every excuse is a vote for the person you are trying to leave behind. Imagine meeting yourself 10 years from now. Would that person thank you, or would they ask, why did you wait? Why did you waste so much time? Why were you always preparing instead of starting? The future isn't created by one giant decision. It's created by thousands of small choices. One workout, one chapter, one difficult conversation, 1 hour without distractions, one decision to keep going every single day. Small victories become powerful habits, and powerful habits become a powerful life. You don't escape comfort by making huge changes overnight. You escape it by doing one uncomfortable thing every single day. Wake up when the alarm rings. Finish the work you keep avoiding. Go to the gym. Read instead of scrolling. Say no to easy pleasure. Say yes to meaningful struggle. At first, it will feel painful. Then it becomes normal. Eventually, Discomfort becomes your new comfort, and that's when your life begins to change. There is a silent cost to every decision you postpone. Not just the opportunities you lose, but the person you never become. Think about the strongest version of yourself, the one who wakes up with purpose, the one who keeps promises, the one who walks into every room with quiet confidence. That version of you already exists, not somewhere else, not in another life. It exists behind every difficult decision you've been avoiding. Every time you choose comfort, you move one step away from that person. Every time you choose discipline, you move one step closer. The tragedy is that most people never notice this happening because change is invisible at first. No one becomes weak in a single day. No one becomes extraordinary overnight. Both are built through repetition. The habits you repeat today become the identity you carry tomorrow, and identity shapes destiny. Your mind will always negotiate with discomfort. It will whisper, "You have done enough. You can start tomorrow. Missing one day won't matter." But here's what your mind never tells you. Tomorrow has become the favorite hiding place of broken dreams. Every postponed decision strengthens the habit of hesitation. Every excuse becomes easier to believe. Until one day, you stop believing in yourself altogether. Confidence is not created by positive thinking. Confidence is earned. It grows every time you keep a promise to yourself. Every workout you finish, every distraction you resist, every challenge you face, those moments become proof that you are stronger than your excuses. And once you collect enough proof, your identity begins to change. You no longer say, "I want to become disciplined." You simply become someone who is disciplined. That changes everything. People often wait for a perfect moment, a Monday, a new year, a life-changing event. But transformation rarely begins with something dramatic. It begins with a quiet decision, a decision no one applauds, no one notices, no one celebrates. It's the decision to keep going when nobody is watching. That is where champions are made, not in front of crowds, but in empty rooms, early mornings, late nights, silent sacrifices. The world only sees the results. It never sees the thousands of invisible victories that came before them. And maybe that's exactly where your story begins. Not with applause, not with recognition, but with one choice. Today, right now, to stop negotiating with comfort, to stop waiting for motivation, to stop becoming less than you're capable of being. Because years from now, you won't remember the easy days. You'll remember the day you finally decided enough is enough. That was the day your future changed. Not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. And once you become stronger than your excuses, there is very little this world can take away from you. So when tomorrow arrives, don't ask yourself if you feel motivated. Ask yourself one question. What kind of person am I becoming today? Because every choice answers that question every single day. And in the end, your life will not be defined by what you wanted. It will be defined by what you repeatedly chose. Choose growth. Choose discipline. Choose the future that your present self is afraid to fight for, because comfort may feel good for a moment, but courage will reward you for a lifetime. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the life you've always wanted. A healthy body, a focused mind, financial freedom, a peaceful home, the confidence to walk through life without fear. Now ask yourself, how much of that life can be built by staying comfortable? The answer is simple, none of it. Every meaningful achievement asks for something in return. Time, sacrifice, patience, discipline. The world will never hand you the life you dream about. It only rewards those who are willing to become the person capable of creating it. Too many people want the rewards without becoming the person who deserves them. They want confidence without facing fear. They want success without enduring failure. They want respect without building character. Life doesn't work that way. The price always comes first. The reward comes later. And those who understand this eventually become unstoppable. There is a voice inside your head. You've heard it your entire life. It sounds reasonable. It sounds protective. But it has been holding you back. It says, take it easy. You're too tired. You've already worked hard. You deserve a break. Sometimes that voice is right, but most of the time, it's simply trying to protect you from discomfort. The problem is, everything you've ever wanted lives on the other side of discomfort. Growth is uncomfortable. Learning is uncomfortable. Failure is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. But so is regret. The difference is, one pain leads to a better future. The other lasts a lifetime. So the question isn't whether you'll experience pain. The question is, which pain are you willing to carry? Years from now, people will look at your life and call it luck. They'll admire your discipline, your confidence, your success. But they'll never see this moment, this quiet decision, the moment you chose action over excuses, the morning you got out of bed when no one expected you to, the workout no one applauded, the book you read instead of scrolling, the difficult conversation you finally had. Those invisible moments become visible results. Brick by brick, choice by choice, day after day, you build a life that once felt impossible. Remember, greatness is never an accident. It is the product of ordinary decisions repeated with extraordinary consistency. So don't wait for life to force you to change. Choose change before regret chooses it for you. Because one day, you will either tell the story of how you overcame comfort or the story of how comfort overcame you. The choice has always been yours. It still is. And perhaps this very moment is the one you'll remember for the rest of your life. The moment you stopped surviving and finally started living. One day, you'll realize something that changes everything. The excuses were never protecting you. They were protecting your comfort. Think about every goal you've ever abandoned. It probably wasn't because you lacked talent. It wasn't because you weren't intelligent. It wasn't because the opportunity disappeared. It was because somewhere along the way, comfort sounded more convincing than purpose. Excuses are dangerous because they often sound like logic. I'm too busy. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'll wait until things calm down. But life rarely calms down. There will always be another obstacle, another distraction, another reason to wait. If you keep waiting for perfect conditions, you may spend your entire life waiting. The people you admire weren't fearless. They simply made a decision. They stopped asking whether they felt ready, and they started acting anyway. That single decision separated their future from everyone else's. Real change doesn't begin when your circumstances change. It begins when your identity changes. The moment you stop saying, I want to be disciplined.